Hey there, my name's Lockie, and welcome to the live watch-along of Newcastle Jets taking on Melbourne Victory. A very tasty Saturday night game, man, and it's the first time in a while that we've done a watch-along for a Saturday night primetime game. Usually, I've been away at games myself, hence that is the main reason why there hasn't been a Saturday night primetime free-to-air as well watch-along in a while. So hopefully we'll get a good turnout for this watch-along, and hopefully we're in for an epic game, man. These two teams who are seeing head off together tonight. Two teams who desperately want to win for different reasons. Jets chasing a place in the top six, and for Melbourne Victory, they've still got hopes of a top two finish, which would be amazing for them, especially considering that they're coming off the back of that wooden spoon season. Remember, these are the two sides. It's really remarkable. These are the two sides who finished bottom of the ladder last year. They were absolutely out of it for the last couple of months of last season. They've rebuilt fantastically well, and they're meeting here tonight in what is going to be a really, really fun game to watch, man. I'm sure of it. There's so much attacking quality on both sides. So keen for it, man. Keen for this one. So we're going to jump into the team news in just a second. But we are, how long away? We're like 13 minutes away from kickoff in this one. And, of course, available to watch on Channel 10. And here we go, man. Not long to go. So let's jump into the team news, shall we? Let's do it, I reckon. We'll start off with the home side, the Newcastle Jets, who you can see here starting a pretty strong lineup overall. It's interesting. Both of these teams have a couple key outs, but overall, it's pretty much full strength. Bull Miles back for the Jets. That back line, though, is missing Matt Yerman, which is a big out for Newcastle Jets, as is Angus Thurgate in midfield. So Costa Grozos comes into midfield. But the two players to watch in this game, Daniel Pena, Mikkel Datsi, the two Jets players playing up the top. They're going to be so dangerous tonight. Got to keep an eye on them. If Jets are going to get 3 points out of this game, which is going to be tough for them, man, because we know how good Melbourne Victory are, it's going to be off the back of the quality of Daniel Pena and Becca Mikkel Datsi. Let's jump into the Melbourne Victory lineup, though. And for the Victory boys who have been building some good form of late, a fantastic Melbourne Derby win a week ago. A bit of a disappointing result probably midweek against Brisbane Roar, which we did a watch-along for. That 0-0 was a really gritty performance by Brisbane Roar, who stuck with it, but Victory probably disappointed not to find the back of the net at all in that game. But it is a really strong Melbourne Victory lineup, bar the exclusion of Jake Brimmer, who's been one of their better players. So we imagine Chris Economides is going to shift into that central role. Whether it might be Micah Rojas, maybe the two will swap throughout the game, but we'll keep an eye out for that. Matt Sporanovic comes into the back line. He was rested midweek. That is a big in for Melbourne Victory. So when you look at these two sides, man, I mean, there's so much defensive solidity when you look at Melbourne Victory there. That back four, Gary Sporanovic, Miranda Davidson. I mean, it's an experienced back four, and the two holders in front of him, Brillante Marchand. As I mentioned just a moment ago, this Newcastle Jets attack, that front four is going to have to be at their best if they're going to get 3 points in this game. I think there's going to be goals. I think there's going to be goals galore in this game. What's going on in the chat? I see you guys here. Thanks so much for tuning in and jumping in early just before kickoff. What are we saying here? We need a Melbourne Victory chant for you. After I put up the clip of the Brisbane Roar chant, I keep seeing comments on asking for chants for other clubs, and I don't know. I'm certainly not a very reliable source of chants, unfortunately. Toxins is in here, says I'm a Perth fan. We are so bad. I mean, the game that we saw earlier this afternoon, if you guys missed it, Western United 6. Perth Glory 0. I mean, what can we say, dude? I mean, there's nothing to say because Perth Glory, they've just been decimated by injuries. I can't recall a time where we've seen a club more impacted by injuries than Perth Glory. They're literally playing their youth team. Bar Liam Reddy and Darryl Latchman, they're literally playing their youth squad, Perth Glory. That's how bad it is right now for them. But it just goes to show, I mean, how little depth they have, Perth Glory, right? I mean, the fact that they don't... they don't have the depth. The fact that they're missing some of their key players, and they can't. Oh man, it's frustrating to watch too. But credit to West United, who were clinical. Like, just really took their chances when they had them. Lockie Wales with a hat trick. Well done, Lockie Wales. What's up, Coast Watch? Dominic, what's up? Similar formations. Looking at the graphic, that's right, John. It is quite similar formations. but expect a bit more fluidity, I guess. Is that a word? Fluidity from Newcastle Jets. A crucial part of Newcastle Jets games. I mean, you'll see Mikuladze and Pena sort of as a striker in the attacking midfield. They'll be roaming all around the pitch. Whereas, I mean, D'Agostino, you'll generally see him stay up top through the middle. And then, well, I mean, if it is Economides playing the 10, he'll generally stay pretty central as well. Predictions for this game. The predictions that I said... actually, what was the prediction that I said earlier this week? I put up my predictions on Twitter earlier this week. I think I said victory win. Let me just double check, though, because I want to make sure I want to stay consistent. I don't want to be the guy that changes predictions. When I say something, I want to try and stick to it. And looking at the lineups, I don't think it would have changed. But let me just double check. Okay, I said victory 2 Jets 1. Victory 2 Jets 1. And I'm going to stand by that. I think victory just too good in the end. I mean, look at the squad, man. I mean, look at the team that Victory are playing. It's terrifying. And yes, Jets are so exciting in attack when they get going. But there has been a handful of games this season for Newcastle where they've really underperformed. Without Thurgate, without Yeoman, will this be one of those games? Maybe. Yes, they are coming off a big 6-1 win last week, but that was against a very youthful Perth Glory side. So, yeah, man, it'll be interesting. What's your guys' predictions? Throw some predictions in the chat at me. I want to see your hot takes. I want to see them. So throw them in the chat. Dominic likes victory 2 Jets 1. Also, sorry to hear that, Stephen. I hope you're doing okay, mate. Reckon 3-2 to victory. I like it. I could see it happening as well. 3-2 victory. That would be great, man. That'd be a lot of fun. I just can't see. It's all about, like, is the Jets attack gonna be enough to break down the victory defense? That's the equation. That's the equation that we have to look into this game. Let me just adjust the camera here. 1-0 victory, says Jezza. So victory to hold on to a clean sheet, which would be very good for them. 3-1 Jets, says Person 1201. I like it. I mean, personally, actually, being a Mariners fan, I don't like it all that much, but it would be pretty dramatic. Dominic says, I think it might be lower scoring. It seems when we expected all the goals, it falls short. We'll see. Hey, we'll see. I think Victory are almost certainly going to score tonight, though. Hey, I mean, when you look at the fact that they are missing Matt Yeoman, and you've got youngster Riley Warland coming in, Costa Grozos and Wilson, the two holding midfielders. It's not as solid defensively when you compare it to Victory. So comparing the two lineups, looking at them side by side like this, yes, relatively similar formation-wise, but yeah, man, a lot more experience in this Victory side, that's for sure. Robbie says, personally, I prefer Margiotta starting and Daggers coming off as a sub. Seems to suit Daggers better. It has worked on many occasions. And look, I know Francesco Margiotta has been copping a lot of slack this season. I don't think he's all that bad. Like, yeah, he hasn't been bagging heaps of goals, but I mean, it's okay if D'Agostino's doing it off the bench. Margiotta gets in there and does his job. Yeah, man. Don't see the Jets scoring 3, says Dominic. Stephen says 4-3 Melbourne. Even more high scoring. Julian's in here, says, I'm happy today. How are you today? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. But that's right. Yeah, a good day for West United fans, hey? Good day for West United fans. Zach's here as well. How's it going, Zach? Good to see you in the stream. Don't forget what, guys. We are 6 minutes away from kickoff. 6 minutes? All right. That reminds me. Let's get our clock ready. Let's get everything ready to go. The lineups, of course, on the screen. If this is your first time tuning into a live watch-along, I'll keep you guys updated to the live lineups, which we'll be adjusting as needed throughout the game. There we go. Our clock is working. All right, man. Dude, I am keen for this one, man. I'm keen. I've honestly been looking forward to this like all week. I'm not kidding. I've been looking for the whole round, honestly. Like this game, which was going to be really exciting to watch. And tomorrow, final game of the round, because there's only 4 games this weekend, of course. We've got City and Sydney off in Champions League, playing Champions League football. We saw Melbourne City pick up a Champions League draw, I should say, last night. 1-1 with BG Panther. And yeah, the final game for this round is tomorrow, 1 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Wellington Phoenix finally returning home. Just want to say, how great is it to see Wellington Phoenix back home? It is awesome for them. Hopefully next season it is all back to normal for Wellington. Would love for them just to get back to their standard, playing in their home stadium. As we all want for all teams, And they're taking on Substitutions Mariners. Can't wait. And we're doing a watch along for that one as well, dude. So many watch alongs. As the teams prepare to come out of the tunnel. Dude, I love this tunnel cam. And they've even got the graphic in the bottom left corner. Tunnel cam. Welcome to Tunnel Cam. Here's a close-up of Jordan Elsie's moustache. Tunnel Cam. The Isuzu Ute Tunnel Cam. He's the back of a linesman referee's head. Isuzu Ute Tunnel Cam. Here's a footage of some football players walking down a blank hallway. Isuzu Ute Tunnel Cam. Oh, mate. Come on. That Brisbane chant was amazing. It was one of my finest moments. What are we saying here? Zach says prediction 3-1 victory. I think 2-2 draw, says Julian. Actually, yeah, we're not seeing a lot of draws in the chat. This could well be a draw. Actually. For sure. Here we go. Teams about to come out of the tunnel. Jets in their home. Gold kit. And Melbourne Victory wearing their away white kit. Robbie says, even though I'm a Victory fan, hate Sydney and City, I want one of them to win. We need our league to be taken more seriously. I assume you're talking about the Champions League, Robbie. Yeah, man. Harvey Norman Tunnel Cam. Dominic says Rojas in space will cause the Jets' defense headaches tonight. His speed breaks down what defenses try to do. I mean, yeah, he's the man to watch. And he was so lethal in the Melbourne derby last week. So he's the man to watch for sure when it comes to Melbourne Victory and attack. There's so many big names in this game, man. Like, honestly, anyone could turn. It all depends like who's going to turn up, who's going to step up. We need pink hair Davidson back, says Robbie. I think he still has the pink hair, actually. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll find out very shortly. I didn't see him in the tunnel. But the Seabs are out on the field. Decent-ish turnout at Newcastle. Pocket of Victory fans, away fans. Decent turnout. So we expect Chris Economy to play centrally in that number 10 role. I didn't mention the benches earlier. Victory bench. Broxham, Margiotta, Curda, Hamill, Valupale, Brooks. It's a good bench, man. Good mix of experience and youth. And the Jets bench is okay. I mean, Valentini Yule's the key one we got to look out for as well. Who's winning in the Mariners game tomorrow? I think it's going to be very, very difficult for Central Coast Mariners to get a win tomorrow. Purely because Wellington Phoenix, first game back at home, when they got back home last season, you might remember they won 3-0 and they like really stepped up. And I think we can expect a similar thing. Man. But we are moments away from kickoff. If you guys want to show your support for the stream, hit the like button. It's the best way to show your support. Liam Reddy was not quite ready for the match, says Julian. I mean, he made a penalty save. But to be fair, I don't know how much. I mean, I don't know if any of the goals were his fault. Some of those defensive mistakes, man, from Glory were just... I mean, it goes to show it's a youth team. Krasdog's in here, says Jets will win 2-1. 2-1. Oh, here we go. We are underway in Newcastle as Victory take on Newcastle Jets. This very interested to see who takes. Dude, honestly, anyone could dominate this game. That's the thing. I think I imagine Victory will want to be dominating possession. I think that's my prediction early on here. There we go. The clock is underway, ticking away here as we are rolling. We are rolling. Available on free to air. So we often get the questions in the chat. Where can I watch the game? Well, now you got no excuse. It's on it's on Channel 10. Whack on Channel 10. If you're viewing from outside of Australia, occasionally we get the international viewers in here. You can check your local. Just Google it. I can't help you. Sorry. But available on free to wear. So, and this is a great game to have available to free to wear too, dude. Because of the fact that it's two very entertaining teams meeting each other. Okay. Already seeing him. It looks like Bumal's playing off the left-hand side to start this game. Those guys will swap for sure. They usually do. But this is Bumal's first game back in maybe 1 or 2 games. He missed the glory game last time around. But let's see. Oh, dude, risky ball back. Mikkel Tatsi is wrestling with Miranda. Dude. No, sorry, it was Siatravanis, my bad. And Siatravanis, is he going to win a foul there? Is that going to be a corner or something? Dude, a bit of a... That was a weird moment there. Just like the ball was hacked up, and then Siatravanis and Miranda had a wrestle. The grab of the shirt, a bit of an elbow from Siatravanis. Dude, I love it. I love the fight. I love the spirit. And is it going to be a foul on... I think that is a foul on Siatravanis, man. He's just bundled over by Davidson. Oh, is that a handball there? Are they asking for a handball? When the ball came down, it looked like a hand, didn't it? Zach's not a fan of the Newcastle kit that they're wearing? I don't mind it, man. I like that they've returned to the gold for the home kit. So it will be a free kick for Newcastle Jets here early in this game. Pena delivers. Left foot. Davidson clears only as far as Wilson. Oh, Wilson's long-range strike. One of the more underrated players in this Jet squad. He had a very good game last weekend against Glory. Keep Up stream is running a late. No stream for the international viewers, says Andy. It's running late. That's bizarre. Falcon's in here. Good to see you, Falcon. So, a bit of a nice, fiery start here already. Here's Mikkel Datsi. Jets win it back up the field, dude. Grozos. Grozos was good coming off the bench last week against Glory. He'll be playing that Angus Thurgate role, which isn't an easy role to replicate, man. Angus Thurgate is a very unique player. Was that Riley Warland? Was that Riley Warland with that wayward pass? There it is. I mean, look, no disrespect to him. He's a promising young central defender. He's still young, but, I mean, when you look at the lineups, that's one of the weaker links. No Matt Yerman. Riley Warland's coming in. Taylor Regan is on the bench, but I do know that Taylor Regan's coming back from injury. So whether that was part of the reason, because I absolutely would have started Taylor Regan. I think he's all right. It sucks for Mariners if Newcastle get a win tonight, says Zach. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's still absolutely in the hands of the Mariners, but it just makes the fight, and it'll make the F3 derbies in a couple of weeks even better, hey? Jets, it's quite an intense start from Newcastle Jets. Maybe that was part of the thinking for Arthur Pappas. Very physical, very fast. Not wanting to get... As soon as Victory won the ball back there, Jets were right on him. Don't like the look of the front shirt sponsor on the Newcastle home kit, says John. I know what you mean, because it's like a big white banner. I think it says Port Macquarie or something like that. It'd be nice if it just didn't have the white background, if it just blended in. I think just simply that would look better. I don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, you'd think that'd look better, hey, for sure. Anyway. Victory. Warland. Oh, here we go under pressure. Okay, does it all right there. Up to Hoffman. Wilson. Nice. Okay, 5 minutes into this contest. Still waiting for our first shot of the game. Robbie says I figured it out. If City and West United lose one game and Victory win all of their games, we can be Premier. Oh, dude, it's still the dream is on. I mean, I don't think it'll happen. There's no way, especially Melbourne City, will slip that far. Ooh, long ball over Fisiatravanis on the right. Has Davidson to compete with. Oh, inside for Minkle back. Oh, dude, the pass was just a bit too soft for Pena. Oh, Victory are away here. Away for D'Agostino. It's a great pass by Economides. D'Agostino 1-on-1 with Duncan. 1-0. We've got the opening goal of the game. And Nick D'Agostino. That is where he thrives. He's given an early chance, and he punishes the Newcastle Jets defense. Too fast, too clinical, too accurate. It's Melbourne Victory 1, Newcastle Jets 0, and the pocket of away fans are bouncing. Economides, what a pass, Chris Economides. Feeling the boots of Jake Brimmer in the middle. And Nick D'Agostino, that's a really well taken goal. He had to stay on target the whole way. He had to keep his pace up with that run, with that dribble. And he needed to be accurate with that shot. 1-0. Wow, dude. Oh my goodness, mate. That was unlucky, says Kraz Dog. It all started from that Mikkelsdottir giveaway at the other end of the pitch. And then Victory managed to work it up and broke away, dude. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay, so 6 minutes in, and it is already 1-0 to Melbourne Victory. We said that they might be goals, man. We had some high-scoring predictions in the chat. And here comes Rojas down the right. Oh my gosh, dude. Rojas has a bit of a heavy touch. Warland covers it. And clears. But this is not the ideal start for Jets. Given away again. Brillante inside for D'Agostino. Pena will claim it in midfield for the Jets. Dude, spicy, man. Oh, Pena with the space. He's got Schiatravanis in miles of space to the left. Doesn't use him. It was going to be a difficult pass anyway, but if anyone's going to pull off a difficult pass, it's Daniel Pena, the Brazilian. Newcastle Jets just finding a little bit of space here now. Bomal cutting inside. Olivier Bomal. That's a poor pass. Give us away. And is that going to be a foul? No. Play on. So Jets still have it in a good position here, man. Clinical finish indeed, John. It was a fantastic finish. At speed like that, and then to get that right in the corner, it made it look easier than it was, right? I look so happy when there's... Oh, dude, I mean, I'm just a fan of football in general, bro. So you'll always see me on the watch-alongs. I'm always excited when a team scores. But Newcastle looking to hit back immediately. Bomal taking on Guerrier. Olivier Bomal delivers. Away by Miranda and hacked clear by Brillante. Okay. This has been a pretty open start so far, hasn't it? Really open start, man. This is why daggers must start. You cannot sit a ton like that. Yeah. I think I agree with you, Dominic. He's been that good. He has to be starting. Hey, he sort of demanded it. Morale Season says, wouldn't be surprised if D'Agostino tripped over or something. It's not the first time he's scored a goal like that this season, though, right? I remember the first Melbourne derby. Broke away. He's got good pace, man. Really good pace. He's got a number of good attributes for a striker, Nick D'Agostino. Good signs for the Australian national team too, hey? Really good stuff. Foul. 21 degrees in Newcastle. Newcastle, 63% possession so far in this game. Newcastle just need to settle on the ball here. A couple times just given away a bit easily. Nice cutout there by Warland. But good tracking back by D'Agostino. D'Agostino better than Mitch Dukes this Rojas season? I'll probably back that, man. I'll probably back that. That early goal, man. That early goal is going to mean so much for this contest. Here we go. They got on the broadcast here. Record when scoring first. Victory have won 56% of their games when scoring first. Have only lost 6% of their games this season when scoring first. And correct me if I'm wrong, but one of those was against Newcastle early in the season when they hosted Newcastle. Remember, Jets came back and won 2-1. There was a red card in that game for Victory, I believe, as well. Football Capital's in here as well. All right, so the early goal allows Victory to set up their block, doesn't it? Set up in a more defensive formation. So the Jets will certainly have more possession, as we're seeing now. Like no third gate. No third gate's going to be really tough. Dude, this is... Jason Hoffman is playing so high right now. That's like the second or third time he's gotten in behind against a centre back. I don't know why he's so far up. Showing a replay of the goal, man. D'Agostino, just the pace, just the composure, and the finish. Like, that's a great goal. That's a great goal. Matt's in here as well. Hope you're doing well, Matt. Victory. Davidson. Looks like he does still have the pink hair. It's like a light, soft pink now, I guess. This is a big advantage for Victory, man. I think it would have been a completely different story if Jets had scored first. But this game now has the potential. I think it's a good chance this could end in a Victory win, just because we know how good Victory are when they do score first, and they do hold teams out pretty well. Defensively, in recent weeks, they've been really good defensively. Here's Rojas on the right. Blocked by Hoffman, throw in. 2-1 was actually my prediction, Zach. 2-1 to Jets. To Victory. 2-1 Victory. Which I'll stick with for now. 2-1 Victory. That's right. Perth did indeed lose 6-0. West United smashed them. Lockie Wales with the hat-trick. It was a very inexperienced lineup. Here's Garius cross, though. Over the head of Falami. So what have Jets got? What have Jets got? Attacking options for Newcastle. Valentino Yule. Archie Goodwin as well. Matt says D'Agostino has to play for the Roos. He's certainly not harming his chances in any way. Here's a cross for the Jets. That's too easy for Kalaba. Too easy. Ooh, out of play, D'Agostino. Uncharacteristic giveaway. While, cleared away. Ooh, great challenging him. How's the game? Hey, Alex is in here. How's the game so far? It's going well. It's been a pretty open affair so far, but victory with the early goal. If you're just tuning in, D'Agostino with the strike. Broke away around the halfway line. And a superb finish to put victory in the lead. Gary down the right. I'll tell you what. If Melbourne Victory score a second, which they might do here comes Brillante. If Melbourne Victory score a second, I reckon that might be too far for the Jets to come back. Here's Ryan inside. Oh, dude, had to shoot there. Oh, great chance, Melbourne Victory. Ryan Marchand. Dude, he easily could have hit the target there. He should have tested Jack Duncan, and he chose to go for the delivery and just missed everyone. Man. Here comes Hoffman. Down the left. You're right, Matt. Victory should have done better with that chance. Great opportunity for him. But they have the upper hand victory. They can control this game. They can play it on their terms and on their pace. It's how important the early goal is, man. But again, I'll just reiterate my point that I made a moment ago. If Victory score 2, if Victory go 2 goals up, it's going to take a mammoth effort from Jets to get back. I think Victory is going to be too strong. They're not a side that chokes easily Melbourne Victory. They're too good for that. They're too good for that. Who am I supporting? Well, I want Melbourne Victory to win, being a Mariners fan. So I wouldn't mind a Victory win. Long ball down for D'Agostino out wide. Wallen's done okay so far. He's shut down a couple things. He had that one wayward pass, but apart from that, he's been good. Jets with the chance to attack now. Oh, found some space through midfield. It's a wayward pass by Pena. Miranda cuts it off again. Good game he's having so far, the Portuguese defender. Ooh, in for D'Agostino. Victory looking to get away on the counter. Where do they go? Ooh, the long range strike. Deflection rolls into Jack Duncan. Stephen in the chat, I'm really sorry to hear about your situation, man, and it's terrible what you're going through for sure. But I know you just keep sending the same messages through, so I'll just mute you in the chat. If you just keep sending the same things, but again, man, hope you're doing okay. Really sorry about your situation, but I'll just mute you in the chat. $20 minutes gone in this game. Newcastle Jets 0, Melbourne Victory 1. Ooh, that's a poor pass. Jack Duncan. Ramashan's collected it. Poked away by Elsie. Dude. That was close, man. That was close. Shaky from Jack Duncan, eh? What was he thinking? That was such a weird pass. Going through the middle like that's dangerous. Victory down the left. Inside here. This is a good chance. LC covers, but there's going to be a foul before that. Yeah, just echoing Alex's comment in the chat there. So yeah, Stephen, again, super sorry about your situation. And I think I remember you mentioned it in another live stream a couple weeks ago. So really sorry to hear about it, man. Hope you're doing okay. But again, just for the chat, if you would just want to, because I know you mentioned it already several times tonight. So I hope you're doing okay, man. Hopefully we can give you some good vibes. Some good vibes tonight. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the discussion. I know you had the 4-3 prediction, which is still on. The 4-3 prediction is still on, Stephen. Would love a high-scoring game. Would love a high-scoring game. And Jets have a free kick here out wide on the left. This is the chance, man. This is the chance for the Jets. It's going to be Grozos to deliver. What do they got? What do they got? Where's the tall timber? Here we go. This is a good chance for Newcastle. Grozos delivers. Oh, it's a good ball. Is the keeper punch still on for Jets? Daningham on the right. Crosses away D'Agostino with his chest. That was unique. And Grozos' strike goes wide and high. Oh, mate. Jets on their way, says Matt. 1-0 prediction looking good, says Jezza. Yeah, man. It could be another 1-0 for Melbourne victory. The clean sheet. They would love it. They would love it. They've had some decent away form this season too, haven't they, Melbourne victory? Really decent away form, Melbourne victory. But again, having said that, Jets have been pretty good at home, so I think it's super important for Melbourne victory to get a second goal before halftime. That 2-goal lead, as I mentioned, is going to be massive. But if it stays like this, in a big game like this where Jets, their season's on the line, if Newcastle lose this game, it all of a sudden becomes very difficult for them to make top 6. Very difficult for them. So if it stays 1-0, there's all the chance the Jets could hit back and at least get a draw. Here comes Rojas down the right, though, for victory. Another fast attack by Melbourne victory. Rojas on his left. That's going to miss. It's going to miss wide. Jets will win, says Kraz Dog. Matt says victory going to smash. I love the mixed views. This is out of a lot of the watch-alongs we've done. This is one of the more mixed, had the most mixed predictions. Thomas is in here, says, G'day from Wigan, England again. 2-2 draw will do for me. Thomas, thanks for tuning in, mate. All the way from the UK. Need Jets to lose. As a Mariners fan, yeah. Mariners, like Phoenix, well, maybe not as much Phoenix because they're going to jump ahead in the ladder soon, but MacArthur as well, would love a Newcastle Jets loss. Falcon says Mikkel is good though. Wouldn't mind the Mariners signing him. He's been class. Mikkel one of the signings of the season. Long ball again. A couple of these long balls, these long crosses. I don't know why they're doing it, Jets, because it's not really Mikkel game, especially considering both centre backs are much taller than him, and Kalava's been claiming all of them anyway. Krasdog says Mikkel won't ever sign for the Mariners. I mean, we have seen, Roy O'Donovan came to Australia, played for the Mariners, and signed for Jets. So, it's not out of the question, but it is quite unlikely. Excuse me. This is a must-win for the Jets. I agree. I think it is. I really think it is. I think if they lose this, we'll check the ladder. At halftime, we'll do a bit of a dissection of the ladder as well. And have a look at what's going on. Stephen would sign for Central Coast Mariners. Love it. Love it. All right. Victory, winning it back. Rojas. Oh, that's too heavy. Too heavy. Not bad in the away fans end. Fans in the away end. Yeah, man. Away fans have looked good considering obviously it's a interstate trip. It's a yeah, man. Victory away support is always pretty decent. It's one of the best, one of the most committed fan bases in the league. You can see there's a decent pocket of them. Almost a similar number they had for when Sydney FC played there actually a few weeks back. Economides. Looking to go down the right. Nice move, Economides. He's going to win the throw. Victory 3-1 predictions going strong. I could see it happening. Jets could pull one back, but Victory might run away with it. But the next goal's massive, man. The next goal's massive. I think if Victory score the next one, they've basically won this game. If Jets score, then it's still wide open. As it stands now, it's just hard to tell. Zach says I would sign for any club except Victory. Except Victory. Satravanus fouls Davidson. Free kick Victory. Likewise, Stephen, I'm really hoping Mariners can hit the finals. Would be epic. And there's still plenty of hope. There's still hope. Tomorrow's a massive game, though, man. And can't wait for it. We're doing a watch-along for it again. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Mariners, Phoenix. Phoenix's first game back in New Zealand this season. Going to be epic. We're hearing, I think there's going to be a crowd close to like 20K. It's going to be awesome. All right. So a long-range free kick here for Melbourne Victory. Davidson's going to whip it in on the edge to the edge of the box. He's going to go short, in fact, to Rojas. Davidson. Back for Rojas. Now the cross. Economides. LC away. And Hoffman will clear. So Jets deal with it. Oh, and there might be a breakaway here. No, they're going to clean it up. Ryan Marchand almost screwed that up at the back there. Is it one-way traffic or end-to-end? I wouldn't go as far as saying it's one-to-one traffic. I think it's been fairly balanced. It's been fairly even. But there hasn't necessarily been, heaps of clear-cut chances. It's been quite a tight affair so far. Victory have done really well to get that early goal and, set up. I don't think Newcastle have had a shot on target at all yet. Liverpool fans says I think Josh Nisbet is probably one of the best A-League players at the moment. Oh, dude, we love Josh Nisbet. And he's doing so well at the moment. Wilson giving it away in midfield. Victory can pounce here. Brillante. Wilson gets back to cover. Cleared away, but still with Victory. Just a little bit sloppy so far, Newcastle have been. And that's the difference between the good sides and maybe the not so good sides. Goes to show, the latter positions of both teams are quite a true reflection of their quality. Victory top 3. Oh, that's a great pass. Oh, just too far for Rojas. Long ball by Davidson. Almost found the Kiwi. Down the right here. Jets can pounce here. Daningham has some space. He's cutting in field. This is a good run. Poked away bump. Dude, Miranda's having a fantastic game so far. Roderick Miranda. He's had a number of defensive interventions. Now Bamal to cross for the Jets on the left. Davidson clears. That was a really good ball. Wilson, Pena. We haven't seen much of Daniel Pena. Not as much as we would have liked. Here he is. He has to go back, and he gets muscled over by Economides. Play on. Pena. Chips it in. I liked the idea. Victory defense staying disciplined, though. Dude, they're absolutely not giving Jets an inch. Mikodatsi hasn't seen much of the ball as well. We got to see him drop deep. That's got to be Victory throw-in. Yep. We got a viewer from Peru, all the way from Peru. How about that? And of course, what are the chances Australia potentially facing Peru in a World Cup playoff in June? I love that Liverpool fan. Liverpool fan says Josh Nisbet is my idol because he's so small and so am I. Dude, he's a really inspirational player, man. Considering his stature, for sure. It's a great point. He's done so much. He's already had a fantastic career so far. Half an hour into this game. We are past half an hour. And Victory still maintaining their 1-goal lead. This is classic Melbourne Victory. They get the goal, and they're able to dictate the game, the pace of the game. Ooh, that's an uncharacteristic giveaway by Miranda in defense. Throw in for Jets. Okay. Hoffman. Here's Grozos wrestling with Brillante. Dude, there has to be a foul in there for sure. Here's Bamal. Nice turn. Doesn't really gain any space with that turn, though. Ingham. Siatravanis. What have Jets got, man? We get to see Mikodatsi dropping deeper. We got to see Pena dropping deeper. Some more movement from Jets. That's what they need if they're going to break down. Look at this block, man. The back four, the two holding midfielders, they're covering the space well. Pena. Pena's dropping deep here. He's running with a ball. Nice pass in for Grozos. Here's Mikodatsi. This is better from Newcastle. They've got it in a good position now. Ingham can deliver. He goes low. That's a... Oh, what is he thinking, dude? You've got like 4 tall players in the box. And he goes low. It's going to be an easy clearance every time. And there's a foul. So, not the best of first halves. Not an ideal first half for Newcastle Jets so far this game, hey? Ivan asks, honest question, who do you think of Victory's biggest local rivals? For me, it's always been South Melbourne. Melbourne City. Melbourne City. I love this in the chat. I met Josh Nisbet in an Aldi supermarket in Beerwah on the Sunshine Coast where he's from. He was with his mum. He's a chill dude. I love that. What a story. In an Aldi of all places. Hoffman. Just looking to go down the left. Olivia Bamal. He's had a couple decent games for Jets this season, Bamal, where he's had some man-of-the-match performances. Ingham. Siatravanis. You can see they're trying either flank here, Newcastle Jets, but nothing really opening up for them. Now across to the left. Last 5 minutes have been all Jets now. Victory happy to sit back. Very defensive, man. Melbourne Victory very defensive. Chip over the top is not bad. And surely, well, Siatravanis has got it. Flag isn't up. Mikodatsi goes down and now it's going to be an offside. It's going to be offside. Wow, okay, that was a bit weird. And a bit of... what's Mikodatsi doing here? There was a bit of fire in the early minutes of the game, and you sense that it's still bubbling. It's actually a lot closer, actually. Davidson was almost playing Siatravanis on there. Kalava came out, got a touch, and they managed to deal with it. But, yeah, man. Will you vlog the F3 derbies coming up? I'll certainly be at the F3 derbies. I can confirm that. Falcon says he's going to the F3 derby. Love it. At a play from Kalava. Jets fans love it. Ironic cheers from the stands. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Still enough time for Jets to get themselves back into the game before halftime, which would be massive. If anyone needs a goal, it's Jets, of course. that was a stupid comment. Of course, it's Jets. But again, I do want to reiterate that point I was making earlier. I think if Victory get a second, it's done. I think it's over. They're that good. Victory, don't let 2-goal lead slip. I'll say that, and then it'll probably happen. Here comes Elsie. Long ball, looking for Mikkeltatsi. Is okay, but Sporanovic wins it. Mikkeltatsi's down. And offside. Well, Mikkeltatsi hasn't had the most enjoyable of first halves, has he? Certainly not. Certainly not. Again, I don't know why they keep playing these long balls to Mikkeltatsi. I mean, look at the two defenders. Look at the two central defenders, Sporanovic and Miranda. He's never going to win in an aerial duel against him. Got to play it to his feet. And here comes Victory. Haven't been able to attack in the last few passages of play. Here comes Rojas. Nice work, Rojas, skipping around. Ball inside. Still in? No. It's going to be, what is it going to be? It's going to be a corner. Corner Victory. Corner Victory. So, 38th minute we're in. Set piece for Melbourne Victory. Keep an eye out for Geria, Sporanovic, Miranda, D'Agostino, the tall timber. And it's going to be that in-swinging delivery from Jason Davidson. Push and shove in the box. All right. Second goal here would be monumental for Victory. Would all but secure 3 points in my opinion. Delivery's good. Oh, what a chance. Matthew Sporanovic so close. Flicked it on, but it just went wide. That easily could have ended up in the far post, in the back of the net. Great delivery, dude. It was a great delivery too, because it was like quite close, obviously close into goal, but it wasn't deep enough that Duncan could come out and claim it, because it sort of just dropped short. Straight into the head of Sporanovic. Beautiful delivery, Davidson. Wow. Miranda. Oh my gosh, dude. Miranda almost axing his own player there. I had to get that clearance. Jets are going to win it in a decent position. Pena. Siatravanis. Delivers first time, which was a weird decision. Victory deal with it again. The Victory. Near perfect in defense. And Jets getting closer. Marty, hope you're doing well, mate. So we're coming to the later stages of this first half. And still Jets not really manufacturing any clear-cut chances yet. I don't think they've had a shot on target at all. Victory in the lead because they've just simply been more clinical. Becca Mikkeltatsi, Daniel Pena. Probably haven't been on the ball as much as they would have liked. Five minutes to go in this half. You think Victory will be able to hold on from here to take the 1-0 scoreline in? Kalava almost. Some pressure off the top of the field here. Victory just struggling to play out. That's a foul. Oh, Elsie's just blown up. Jordan Elsie's just blown up at the referee. And he's instantly given a yellow card. Goodness me, that was an outburst and a half from Jordan Elsey. He went in. Yes, that's a foul. He's leading in with the elbow. He brings down Economides. But he can't react like that, jumping and screaming at the referee's face. Hopefully this finishes before the Spurs kick off. Yeah, man. Can't wait for it. Love that it's an early kickoff tonight too. All right, long free kick here for Lamy. Cleared away. Oh, in behind here's Pena. Daniel Pena on the right. Chance Jets. Daniel Pena to the step-overs, and the strike is blocked by Miranda. Gonna have to do better than that. He had to pass it off. He had a couple of players on the edge of the box there. And it's a victory throw-in, and now Daniel Pena's blowing up at the linesman. You get the sense that Jets seem a little bit unsettled, man. A little bit unsettled in this game. I think they know, man. They know they need to win this. And they knew that heading in that it was going to be a tough game. And I think they're a bit unsettled that they copped that early goal. And they've struggled to get themselves back into it. Giveaway here. Bumal, Mikodatsi. And, wow, okay, it's going to be a free kick. Okay. Look, it hasn't been perfect from Melbourne victory. It hasn't been perfect. A couple of giveaways there, and the Jets have all of a sudden won a free kick. There we go. Mikodatsi. Fouled by Economides. So, Mikodatsi is the one holding the ball for this free kick. Whether he's the one that takes it. But Miles over there too. You'd surely think Daniel Pena's in the conversation as well, right? Surely. So Mikodatsi. I think Manchester City will win. That's my answer. All right. Mikodatsi. Daniel Pena. The two star players for Newcastle. You got D'Agostino lying on the floor to block the low strike. Behind a 5-man wall of Brillante, Sporanovic, Miranda, Guerria, and I think that's Ramashan on the end. Here it is. So who's going to hit it? Jets with a great chance here. Central free kick. It's Mikodatsi. It's the wall. It's still on though. Daningham. Nope. He'll let it roll out for the corner. But Becca Mikodatsi, I like the idea. He was trying to send it around the wall, but couldn't quite manage it. Wow, dude. So it's going to be corner here now. Another set piece for Newcastle. They'd love a goal. It would be so important for Newcastle and the context for the whole season. Here we go. The delivery. Away by Davidson again, who's been good this first half. Still on though. Hoffman inside. Another corner. It's going to be another corner. Dude. Jets. Turning the screws late in this first half. You imagine we'd only have a minute of injury time, so not long to go. But a goal here would totally change the context of the halftime talks. Another corner. Come on, Jets, says Matt. Has Mikodatsi just hurt himself? What's Becca Mikodatsi doing here? Is he off the pitch, Mikodatsi? Or is he? No, he's taking the corner. He was just bending over for a second and he didn't look well. He's not well in Becca Mikodatsi. Well, Becca Mikodatsi is... What's going on here? Mikodatsi is over to take the corner and doesn't look well at all, dude. Arthur Pappas is shaking his head. And it's really not clear what's going on. Did he cop a head knock earlier, Mikodatsi? Did he cop a head injury early? He's pointing at his head as he talks to the physio. Oh, yeah, so they are, yeah. They didn't show that replay early, I don't think. But earlier in the game, his head collided with the shoulder of Sporanovic. And I don't know whether Mikodatsi will be able to continue. We've got 2 minutes of added time, by the way. Newcastle putting on the pressure, says Zach. Indeed, they are late in this half. So, without Becca Mikodatsi, Jets will finish off this half. The delivery's in. It's a decent one. It's going to be another corner headed away by Miranda. Doctors are treating Mikudatsi on the sidelines, though. That's a big blow if they lose Becker, man. That's a huge blow. So Grozos to deliver again. They need to find a Newcastle shirt, a gold shirt in the box. Can they do it? Kalava with a strong punch. Well done. There's Ingham. 2 minutes of added time we have. So not long now. Ooh. Is that going to be a free kick? It will be a free kick. Rojas late on Grozos. Here we go. hit the side of Jordan Elsie's head there, but that's certainly a late foul on committed by Rojas. So another set piece, and this might just be the last one of the half. Last action of the half. Grozos delivers. It's too close to Kalava. That's a very poor delivery. Very, very poor delivery. Acosta Grozos. Newcastle Jets. Simply not good enough in this first half. Struggling to really put Victory, or Kalava specifically, under too much pressure, man. It's disappointing. It's disappointing if you're a Jets fan. And it's half time. So Newcastle 0, Victory 1. The crucial goal came just 6 minutes into the game. Nick D'Agostino broke away after a fantastic pass came from Chris Economides. And Jets were punished, man. Jets were punished. So half time. There we go. So in a second here, we'll pull up the ladder and see what that means now for the context of the ladder and what it looks like for Newcastle Jets now that they're down in this game. And it is just, spoiler alert, it is not good because Jets really need to win this game. Melbourne Victory, though, a win here sort of keeps their top two hopes alive. So when it comes to the top of the table, there's some interesting things to look at there as well. So we'll pull up the live ladder in a second for you, and we'll have a look at it together. And again, match by match. The exciting thing is like match by match is getting more and more interesting. We saw last night, we did the watch-along for MacArthur and Brisbane, and that changed the ladder a little bit. MacArthur jumping up into the top 6. So here we go. Let's pull up the ladder in just a sec for you here. There we go. So having a look at it now as it stands. Melbourne Victory still in third place, but have a look at that. Gaining momentum and of course gaining ground on, just a little bit at least, on Western United. And still in touch with the top even Melbourne Victory if they did win enough games. That would be very hard for them to finish top. Look at Newcastle Jets though. Still in 9th place. And this result would leave them on 25 points. Now look, they have to try and hit 6th place. Let's highlight 6th place here. For Jets to hit 6th place, they're currently 7 points behind. 7 points behind against MacArthur FC. They do have a game in hand on MacArthur, but still, it means after this, Jets are going to have some tough games, and they do have some tough games coming up. Newcastle Jets, I believe they take on Western. They've got 2 games against the Mariners as well. They take on MacArthur actually. Actually, that'll be a crucial game in a couple weeks' time when Jets take on MacArthur. So fascinating stuff. Fascinating stuff. I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I'll leave that ladder up on the screen, and I'll be back in just a minute. All right. So with the way it's standing as well, it'll be interesting to see whether we do see any halftime substitutions. I don't imagine that we will, though. I don't imagine that we will, apart from maybe Mikkel Datsi. That's concerning. That's concerning for Newcastle Jets because he's their star striker. Archie Goodwin, though. Will he come on? All right, what are we saying here in the chat? Halftime break. Halftime break. Adam says, I'm a Mariners supporter. And what I find is that Mariners are consistent when they play good. And what I find weird is that it takes the Mariners a while to be consistent after one bad game, though. That's probably a fair point, Adam, sorry. That's probably a fair point. And the Mariners have had a couple good runs. They had a good run early on in the season. They had a good run just recently before the 5-0 loss to Sydney. But yeah, there's just been a couple breaks in momentum, which has hurt the Mariners. And that's the reason that is why they're sitting 8th at the moment. As well, hey. What else are we saying here? Put a live ladder on the screen. I wonder if I can do that. Include that alongside the graphics. Could do it live right now for you. So, of course, we've got the squad graphics on. I wonder where we could put the ladder. Because we're running out of screen real estate here, aren't we? Unless it'd be, I might do it for the next watch along and sort of reconfigure the setup, so we can have a live ladder. Because especially with these last couple, the last couple weeks, man, with a ladder heating up so much, it would be great to have the ladder up there. Hey, all right, halftime cup of tea. Did someone say halftime cup of tea? Let's go. Boiling the kettle. Don't forget, we've got one more game this A-League round, and it is Wellington Phoenix back home in New Zealand taking on Central Coast Mariners, which is going to be a very exciting game to watch, and we're doing a watch-along for it tomorrow as well. Ooh. Maybe move the teams up a little more, says Rojas. Season for the graphics. That's true. If we did that, this is sort of live. I love it. We're live tweaking the setup here. Let's see if we can try that. This is what it's all about, though, man. It's all about the community. You guys are here to help me out, and I know that. Let's see if we can move these all up together. Yeah, that's all right if we move them up high, isn't it? It's still a bit tricky from the ladder. I'll definitely do it for the next stream. Halftime, Newcastle 0, Melbourne Victory 1. And if you guys haven't done so already, before we jump into the second half, feel free to hit like on the stream here. It does help out a whole lot. How many people got tuning in? Let's check. We got 35 people viewing. 35 people viewing. Some overseas viewers I'm seeing as well. Great to see. Mariners for Life says, did you hear Lockie, the Central Coast and 5 other places joined a mega city? No, did not hear that. Let's get this halftime cup of tea. We got it. With the halftime cup of tea in a close-up on this one. On the Mandalorian Grogu mug. We love it. Football State's in here. How's it going? I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. Enjoying this game so far. You've been catching the action of this one? You've been tuning in for it? It's been quite fascinating so far. Melbourne Victory holding that slim advantage. Zach says could try and put both lineups on the right screen, then a ladder on the left. That's actually a good idea. That's what I might try. Tea over coffee. That's right. Well, I'm all in the tea crew. I know the tea crew isn't as popular as the coffee crew, but tea all the way. All right. Let's go. Hey, Daniel Garb replied to your tweet. Thanks, Daniel Garb. For those that don't know, Daniel Garb was commentating today's game between Western United and hang on, let me pull up the full tweet. There you go. Daniel Garb was commentating today's game between Perth Glory and Western United. So there you go. Are we enjoying the possession? I expected it to be more even. I expected it to be more even too, but Newcastle have. I was saying earlier, Newcastle seem a little bit off it. I don't know what it is, but they're not quite as. I think maybe because Victory are just too strong a defense, and they're struggling to break down that block. So I don't know whether they'll try something different with Pena, try and get him on the ball more. Perth Glory. Oh mate, don't get me started on Perth Glory, man. I think I might make a video on them this upcoming week because they've just been it's hard to watch, honestly, and like I'm not even a Glory fan. It's hard to watch. It's just so. I mean, like it's. I don't know. I don't know where they go from here, man. Kraz says, not going to lie, Jets need a new goalie ever since Jack Duncan hasn't been the same. We need someone better. I probably agree with you. I mean, he's not the best goalkeeper. He's had a couple decent games. He has made some decent saves this season. But he's not one of the top goalkeepers in the competition, that's for sure. Jets missing third gate? I agree. Yeah, Andy, for sure. For sure. Just like, because when they have third gate, what they sort of have, Jets, is they almost... When they've got possession of the ball, they sort of go... I mean, you can sort of see the graphic on the screen. It's more of like a 4-2-3-1 generally. But they almost go into like a 4-3-3, if you like, I guess. And almost like third gate operates as like a second number 10. So they almost have like two number 10s operating either side of Mikkel, which is like so dangerous. Because you can attack... You know, opens up the angles a whole lot more. So, yeah, man. Hey, Lockie, are they doing bus tours like they did at the start of the season? Asks Adam. I assume you're asking about the away trips for Mariners fans? The bus trips? I assume so. Of course, we'll have one more local trip, and that'll be to Newcastle in next weekend. Yes, next weekend? Yeah. Mariners away to Newcastle Jets next weekend. So, Newcastle, though, of course, have a bit of a busy week coming up. I mean, they're playing tonight, obviously, but they've got a midweek clash with Western Sydney Wanderers on Wednesday, which will be interesting, and a game that they certainly could win, and then Mariners on next weekend. Yeah. Football State says before the season started, everyone thought Perth Glory would do well because of the squad. They have, especially after signing Sturridge. But man, dude, exactly right. Richard Garcia was meant to be sacked after last season for them. Maybe that was the problem. Just like sticking with Richard Garcia, you know. Maybe that was the issue. But injuries. Injuries have been like the key problem for them. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like a lot of people predicted them. I mean, I don't think I did. I think for my ladder prediction, I didn't even put them in my top 6. But I didn't expect them to do as bad as they're doing now. No one did. But yeah, man, it's crazy to see how they were tipped by many to perform so well this season. Like Sturridge is there, Fornaroli, O'Neill's back, Brad Jones in goals. But I mean, that's injuries just torn them to shreds, and they've just completely collapsed. Let's do it. Let's get Steven in charge of the A-League. Let's do it. Oh, how good. Ooh, that tea's hot. What are our second half predictions? Honest question. What are our second half predictions? Is there hope for Jets to get 3 points here? That's what I want to ask to you guys in the chat. Michael's here says, how you going, Michael? Hope you're doing well. Says, what do you make of Thomas Aquilina's 2-year contract with Central Coast Mariners to cover for Lewis next season? First of all, before Thomas Aquilina, super disappointed that Lewis Miller's leaving. Wish he was staying. I think he's fantastic. I think on his day, he's the best right back in the league. But if we're going to replace Lewis Miller with anyone, I think Thomas Aquilina is a great option. Because young player, we need another young guy, and a young player like Thomas Aquilina you expect is going to thrive at Mariners, as many young players have done in recent years. So love it. Love it. I think it's great. Looking forward to seeing Aquilina in a Mariners shirt. It has the potential to be a very good fullback. So I'm all for it. Roy has season says Perth are worse than Victory were last year. I agree. And that's kind of saying a lot, because Victory were very bad last year. Victory, I mean, by their standards, they were pretty terrible. But yeah, I mean, this Perth Glory have only won 3 games the whole season. Perth Glory have only won 3 games. They've only scored 17 goals in 23 games. It's very bad. It's not good at all. Well, looks like we are preparing for the second half. The teams look like they're back into the field. And Becca Micheldatzi, they've cut back to the broadcast, and Becca Micheldatzi is already in conversation with the referee. A stone conversation too. So good to see that Becca Micheldatzi is okay. They've shaken hands. I don't know what they'd be talking about. Whether it was that elbow incident, potentially. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, teams are back out. About to get underway. Can't wait for it. Can the Jets come back? Will the halftime talk by Arthur Pappas be enough to turn this around? Here we go. So we're about to get the clock underway, which is synced up with this stream, and we are underway in Newcastle. Clock is ticking. Let's go. Is Aquilina good? Yeah, man. He's good. He's had an up and down season probably this year for the Wanderers. Wanderers fans would say, but he's got a lot of potential. Yeah, man. Alan says F3W twice more, right? Yes, indeed. And it's exciting too. It's like it's going to be Newcastle next week, and then a couple weeks later in Gosford. So they're sort of, home and away. We love it. Totally agree, says Michael. Yeah, man. I'm keen. Brillante to score, says Roy has season. Still sticking with the 1-0, says Jezza. Football State says Aquilina is inconsistent, to be honest, but Tate Russell's better than him. We're going to hold that, because here come Jets early in the half. Great chance. Oh, it's off the bar. And again, what? What are the chances? What are the chances? I've never seen anything like it. Look at this replay. Grozos off the crossbar. And the follow-up, Pena off the crossbar. What the heck? Adam says, what a miss. Twice hit the crossbar, says Kraz. That's insane. Well, what an opportunity for Jets early in this half. I've never seen that. In the space of literally 1 second, Jets have just clattered the crossbar twice. What just happened, says Adelaide? What a chance. But to hit the crossbar twice like that when both... the Grozos has to put that away. Costa Grozos has to put that away. He's in front of goal. The ball's played to him, and he's got no one around him. And he's clattered the crossbar. And then you think, okay, if he's going to miss, surely Pena's going to hit it with a follow-up. And he hits the crossbar. What? Dude, what is going on right now? What is reality? Dude, what a chaotic start to this to the second half. Meanwhile, after that craziness, Jets have won a free kick. We're only a couple minutes in. So Pena delivers. Great chance. Elsie. Oh. Still on for Newcastle. Dane Ingham. Players are still forward for the Jets. Pena chipping it in. Elsie's flick on. Is going to go out of play. Or Football State. I don't know if it's the misses of the season. I think there's been some worse ones. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Oh, dude, that has to be up there. Look at that replay. Oh, my God. That's shocking. That is incredible. You have to hit the target. If you're a professional footballer, you simply have to put that in the back of the net. There is no excuses. There is no excuses for missing that. Any footballer has to put that in the back of the net. John says Thurgate would have scored that. He probably would have, Anyway, here come victory, and they might punish a Melbourne victory. Dramatic start to the second half. Victory looking to manufacture their first attack of the second period for Lamy with a nice feat. Love it. Across for Davidson. Chips it back post. D'Agostino. Whoa, what a clearance. Oh my God, what a clearance. Dude, it's hit the crossbar again. But Jordan Elsey improvised and flicked it up off the crossbar. Dude, what is going on? What is going on? We've had 3 crossbar hits in the opening 3 minutes. Dude, what a block by Elsey. Oh my God. Anyone can score that, to be honest. I mean, you're right, Football State. Anyone should put that in. Dude, my grandma would have put that in. So, victory. So close to a second goal. And they might find another opening here. Economides has space. He cuts inside. Love it. Love it, Chris Economides. He's played well today. That's a good strike. Easy save, though. Not enough power. Wow, dude. Just let me get my composure back. I lost my hat. And all that craziness earlier. I can't believe that, though. To hit the crossbar twice? Are you kidding me? John, I'm just reading a comment from a bit earlier. They're playing crossbar challenge. Exactly. They're playing crossbar challenge. That's clearly... That must be the reason. That would make more sense. That would explain why Grozos just completely missed that chance. What an opportunity. I mean, again, in a crucial game, the reason why it's such a big deal and I'm freaking out so much is because Jets need to win this game. And fine margins like that, man. I mean, to miss goals like that, which might hurt them this game. Like, dude, did you see the way I freaked out? Imagine if that was my Mariners that missed that, dude. I would have broken something. Anyway, someone should have scored, absolutely. Crossbar best defender, says Matt. Crossbar, welcome back to the 3-2-1 Alex Tobin votes. 1 for Chris Economides, 2 for Nick D'Agostino, and 3 for Crossbar. Well done, Crossbar. We're going to interview Crossbar now for his Man of the Match interview. Crossbar, what do you have to say after that performance? I'm a Crossbar. He just has like a British accent for some reason. I'm a Crossbar. I think I played pretty well. I don't know why he has a British accent. Anyway, let's get back to the football. Davidson with a free kick. Delivery is a decent one. Whoa! We've just had the 4th crossbar hit. This isn't a joke anymore. We've just had the 4th crossbar hit of this half. We're only 5 minutes in. D'Agostino's header has just hit the crossbar. Adam says, oh my God. 4 for the crossbar, says Kraz. What is going on? This is live scenes at Tunnel Cam. Suzy Ute Tunnel Cam, as we were commenting on earlier. The team's just gathering. It's like, all right, guys. Don't worry about the ladder. Don't worry that Victor up 1-0. Let's just see how many times either side can hit the crossbar. Currently, it's 2 for 2. It's 2 for 2 on the crossbar stats. And we're 5 minutes into the second half, and it's 2 for 2 on the crossbar stats. I'm not kidding, dude. That's what's going on right now. So in the second half, the score could have been 2-3, but it's still 1-0 somehow. Anyway, Crossbar MVP, that's right. Crossbar better be signing for Barcelona or something. I mean, after this performance, keep an eye out. The FIFA Ultimate Team card, just a Crossbar. Crossbar, defending stats, 99. Oh, dude. No way, man. I packed Crossbar. I packed Team of the Week Crossbar in Ultimate Team. Oh, man. Oh, God. Anyway. Surely you put up the Crossbar score count and says A-League? Yeah, man. Maybe I should. What are we at? We're at 4. We're at 4, and that's just for the second half alone. Anyway. So we've still got a tantalising half of football that's going to take place. Valentino Ewell on the bench for Jets. Will he come on? Newcastle need to be a bit more proactive in the second half now. Remember, they're chasing the game. And a draw, look, is a draw going to be enough for them? I don't know, man. I don't know. When you look at the run-in that they have for the rest of the season, this is a game that they really want to win. I did say crossbar 40 times. Yeah. Foul. Whew. Okay, so we can... Just a lull now in the match after that frantic start. British crossbar's getting tired from all his work. That's right. I don't know why he has a British accent. Falami. Ben Falami cutting inside. D'Agostino now. Dude, what are the chances they're going to hit a crossbar again? The next strike is going to hit it. I'm telling you now, next strike is going to hit the crossbar. We're going to see the 5th crossbar hit. Next strike. I guarantee it. It'll probably be Daniel Pena too from outside the box. Warland. Grozos for Wilson. Newcastle just taking their time. In a parallel universe, the score is 3. Yes, indeed it is, yeah. Foul, but Jets play on here. Daining him down the right. Doesn't have too much support hearing him, and he loses the ball. Whoa, okay, he's won the foul. Newcastle win the foul. I want to see a replay of that. So Dainingham. Where was the foul in that? Where was the foul in that? I'm confused. Like, seriously, though, because if anything, I thought Dainingham fouled Falami. Anyway. Bit of a weird one, but that's what it is. Mariners for life says Lewis Miller's too much suspension. It's a shame, isn't it? I do know that they are appealing it, though, right? Okay. So, Newcastle with another set piece. They had a lot at the end of the first half. Can they capitalise off this one here? Early, still in the second half. Or will we see another crossbar hit? Pena's delivery. Oh, he goes for goal. It wasn't a bad idea. Kalava gets behind it. Tuning all the way in from Brazil. How's it going from Brazil? How nice. Victory playing it out. Give it away. Could Jets capitalise? They do regain possession. Adam says that's the biggest joke that Lewis Miller has a 2-game suspension. I think Mariners put a claim to reduce the amount of games. I think there's a chance that they might come down to 1. Yeah, he's definitely missing the game tomorrow against Wellington. But if they can reduce down to 1, which I think is a chance, because when you look at just quickly on the Miller tackle, meanwhile, Victory won a free kick here, but the Miller challenge, there wasn't any intent or malice. He didn't, yes, looking back on it, I can totally see why they gave a red card in the end. But I could see them dropping it down to 1-game suspension. Bit of a nasty one. Daniel Pena, just the studs were up on Miranda, but that, it wasn't. It was just like a light coming together. Neon, hey Lockie, how's the stream going, mate? Dude, going very well, thanks. Hope you've had a good weekend, Neon. Oh, Rojas. Still going, Michael Rojas. Inside the box and the strike. Oh, dude, that was very close. That was really close. You'd expect him to hit the target there, Rojas. Did well to break free. Oh, gosh, that was actually really close. Across the face of goal by Rojas. Wow. Massive opportunity indeed, Adam. That was great. Great play by Rojas. And that's going to be a clear yellow card for Falami on Ingham. Ripping down Ingham. Yeah, Mariners for life. You're right in the chat. It wasn't even a challenge for Miller. He was just turning to step on the ball, to control the ball, and accidentally came down on Traore. So I can see it. I can see the Miller red card getting downgraded to 1 game. Hopefully. Hopefully. Common sense, if common sense prevails, right? Are you doing a stream for the Central Coast Mariners game tomorrow? And also, how's the tea? First question, yes, we are. And very much looking forward to it. Watch along tomorrow, 1 o'clock. If you missed it earlier, 1 o'clock tomorrow, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Wellington Phoenix Mariners, live watch along here, right here on the YouTube channel. Can't wait for it. The tea's going great, thanks. By the way, got the chamomile tea. Drop in the chat right now. Anyone got any snacks with them right now? What's our beverages of choice right now? Or anyone got any snacks running? Let me know in the chat. What's the go-to football snack? Anyway, here comes Rojas again down the right-hand side, trying to get... Oh, does well. Rojas. Well done, Hoffman, who covered well there. Melbourne Victory Corner, as we approach the hour mark of this game. Still plenty of football to be played. I'm almost certain we're going to see some drama come late, man, because Jets... Yeah, I tell you what, if this scoreline stays as it is, or if Jets get another here off the set piece, Jets are going to push like crazy at the end. All right, so Davidson to whip it in for victory. Here we go. Come on. Get her head on it. Ooh, misses everyone somehow. How did that not get a touch off anyone? Walland clears, but weak foot goes straight out of play. Getting some Boltine going for some Saturday night ice cream. Twitch stream for the Wellington career mode next Thursday night. Yeah, Twitch streams are usually every Thursday night. Cheese sandwich and wine. I love it. I love it. That's right, Adam. I did hear that. How weird is it the Mariners and Wellington caught the same plane to Wellington? It had me laughing. Yeah, and I heard that the refs were on the plane too, right? Is that right? The refs were on the plane too? How good. But so good, again, for Wellington to finally get back home. It's so rough for those players, the staff, the families, man. Separated for so long. Throw in for Jets. In a good position. What can they do? Ooh, long throw towards Mikodatsi is okay. Gets muscled out of it, Mikodatsi. Ooh, he goes down. No penalty, says ref, and I think that's a fair call. Mikodatsi's still wrestling for it on the floor. What is he... Has he won the corner? He has won the corner. And Mikodatsi is... Oh, dude, okay, watch this, watch this. This might get spicy. Mikodatsi is having a go. And players are surrounding the refs. I don't think there was a foul in there on the penalty, right? Ooh, he's got the hands on him. Oh, there's a slight push. Is it enough? What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Never a pen, says Adam. Look, initially I thought no way. But with the little push in the back... Dude, he's listening to VAR. I think there might be the slightest case for a call here. Pen, says Krasdog. Dude, this is interesting, man. I think they're going to play on. I think VAR have let it go. They have indeed. So delivered in the corner. Oh, dude, it almost went straight in. Daniel Pena almost curled it straight in. Kalava manages to get it over the top. Wow. Not a pen, says Falcon. They're showing a replay again. Look, so beforehand, Spiranovic's hands are all over him. And you could see Spiranovic just like trying not to give him too much. But at the end, there did look like there was a push there. Anyway, low corner this time now. Cleared away by Falami. Victory's defense still yet to be broken this game. They've been very strong defensively. Still on for Jets, though, here. 63rd minute. Dive, says Mariners for life. Well done, Davidson. Newcastle. What can they offer on here? Away by Brillante. Falami. Falami still. Oh, there might be a breakaway for Rojas. Defense gets back. Well done, Jason Hoffman. Oh, Bomar's lost it. And there's no foul. Falami's still going. Well done, Wilson. Goal kick, Jets. Victory haven't had much in an attacking sense this half. Aside from that, maybe that Rojas strike, which came very close. But aside from that, it's been a really even game. Very cagey. And that's got to be a foul on Falami. Yep. Victory free kick. Ooh, Penny can break here. Oh, great pass. Oh, great pass. Siatravanis is in. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. What a goal, Jets. What a finish. Savas Siatravanis. And Jets players are going nuts. The fans love it. Savas Siatravanis. What a pass by Pena. Oh, dude, what a massive goal. Exact same goal as Adam. Dude, so similar. So similar to the victory goal. The pass through. Wilson wrestling with it. And then Pena. What a pass. What a ball by Daniel Pena for Siatravanis, who puts it away. Wow, dude. Goal, Jets. It is all square. And that could be a really, really important goal, man. In the context of the goal. In the context of the top 6 race, I should say. Game on, says Krasdog. Wow, dude. That was coming, though, deserved. I think it was coming, hey. It was only a matter of time before they broke that victory backline, but the pace of Siatravanis was too much there. What a pass from Pena, though. Goalie had a mare there. I think it was more... I don't think there was much else Kalava could have done there. He came out, tried to close the angles, but it has a great finish from Siatravanis. Goal. So it's 1-1. With plenty of football still to be played. Victory now have to try and get themselves back into this game. Dude, we've got an epic game on our hands here, man. This last half an hour or so is gonna be insane. They're showing a replay, and Savas Siatravanis, just too much pace for Sporanovic. And that's a really good finish, dude. They're celebrating like they won the ACL final. Well, dude, it's a massive, as I mentioned, it's a massive goal for them because it puts them back in contention for the top 6 race. It really does. And now Jets can build from here if they can get the momentum going. But victory over corner. Delivery's okay. Duncan can't punch. Davidson. Weak strike back in. Oh, dude, there could be another counter-attack on here. Siatravanis can release Pena this time. Here comes Daniel Pena. Daniel Pena's 1-on-1. Oh, it's going to roll through for Kalava. Oh, dude, Jets so close. And Kalava's having some keywords. With Pena. Meanwhile, it's a fast throw in here for Jets. Dude, this is heating up in Newcastle big time. This game's getting a lot faster. Great play. Here's Grozos. Costa Grozos going forward. Advantage played. Siatravanis wide for Hoffman. Here's Jason Hoffman cutting in. The strike that's going to go wide. Poor decision making there by Jason Hoffman. Wow, dude. Siatravanis, they're showing a replay of that goal. That's a great finish, man. Really good finish and a very important goal for Newcastle. Has Pena broken the A-League assist record yet? I don't think so. I believe that might be 12 or 13 off the top of my head for Pena. I think the record's like somewhere near 20, I think. I could be wrong, actually. Someone check that. If someone in the chat wants to check that. Anyway, here comes victory. Brillante, the former Newcastle Jet. 1-2 with Rojas is good. Great clearance there. Who was it? It was Riley Warland. D'Agostino's down in the box. Valentino Yule's about to enter the pitch. And it's going to be the first sub of the game. Guys, it's going to be the first sub of the game, and it's almost the 70th minute. It's quite late for the first sub of the game. Usually we're making subs much earlier. So who will he replace is the question. You imagine it might be one of those wide guys. Maybe Bamal. Oh, victory. No. Pena hacks it clear. So this is balanced really nicely. My 2-1 prediction for victory is still on the cards. Valentino Yule preparing to come on. Could he be the man to win it for Newcastle? What scenes it would be if Newcastle could come back and get another one here. Mikadazzi. So the 1-2 with Siatravanis is nice, but Miranda, well done. Miranda covers it. Quick throw in. Yep, they get it. Here's Hoffman. Jason Hoffman. He keeps it in play. Daniel Pena. Hoffman still. Grozos in the box. Dude, Jets are coming, man. Jets are coming as we hit the 70-minute mark. And surely offside there. That's poor by Hoffman. And it's going to be a throw-in. Oh, mate. Xander's in the chat. Says, hey, Lockie, game with friends tonight. Hope you're all having good fun. Enjoy the end of the night. Appreciate it, Xander. Hope you're enjoying your night too. We're going to see the first substitution of the game. Olivia Bamal is coming off for the home side, who's been kind of quiet for Newcastle. Hasn't done too much in the way of attacks. And Valentino Yule, though, that's the man who you want to bring on. If you want a super sub, look no further than Valentino Yule, who already on a number of occasions has come up with some big goals for Newcastle. So Yule's going to be playing out wide on the right-hand side for now. So there's that updated lineup for you. But again, that's still the only sub we've seen so far this game, which is quite interesting. Rojas in the middle of the park. Davidson left. Falami. Can victory open them up? Good pressure, Newcastle Jets. Well done. Daningham winning that ball back. Victory opening up a bit too easily here. Jets finding more and more space to get forward. But they've got to be quicker than that. They've really got to back themselves on these counterattacks. I think that's how they're going to score these goals, man. Here comes Pena. Across for Hoffman. Jets. This is a good build by Jets again. Siatravanis. Wilson. Ingham. There's Pena. Building. Here's Grozos. Here's Siatravanis. It's all Jets at the moment, man. Can't take your eyes off it because at any moment, I feel like something's going to happen, you know? At any moment, something could happen. Thurgate has been one of the top 10 players of the season, in my opinion. He's been right up there, man. He's been very good. Very, very good. Bring on Archie, says Krasdog. I'm sure we will see the youngster on soon, hey? Imagine that. Imagine the scenes if he got the goal. If the Jets win, the pressure goes back on the Mariners. Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. A win and Jets go above the Mariners by a point. And of course, we cannot wait for the two F3 derbies later on this season. Meanwhile, Victory are preparing a double change. Valupale and Hamill on the sidelines. Here comes Falami. Ryan Mishan. Good chance here for Victory now. Brillante. Great pass. Economides on the left. Chris Economides. For Davidson. Oh, what an opportunity. across the face of God, but no one wants to tap it at home. Great opportunity for Melbourne Victory, man. Who have been the quieter of the two sides in the second half. Another game for Lamy disappears, says Dominic. He's had a couple moments, but yeah, nothing really of note, hey. Daniel Pena working much harder in the second half too. Even in defence. So I imagine I'm going to have these two subs for Victory in a sec. So Sporanovic coming off for Hamill. And for Lamy will be coming off for Velupile. So some straight swaps there. As we have just over 15 minutes left of regular time to play. And still, this is really nicely balanced, guys. Anyone can win it from here. Anyone could win it from here. So Nishan Velupile. Promising young attacking player, man. I really like Nishan Velupile. Scored the winner against my Mariners early in the season. And Brendan Hamill, a solid defender to come on to replace Sporanovic, who Sporanovic has been managed throughout the whole season. He hasn't really been playing that regularly. Here comes Victory. Guerrier is going to keep this in. Can they hit back? Melbourne Victory. Nishan Velupile. Raima Shan. There's Velupile. It's a poor pass. Jets deal with it. The door is opening, man, for Newcastle in this game. And oh, no foul on Mikotadze. Adam says, hey, Lockie, why is there a cameraman right in the middle of the fourth official box? I could only imagine it could be for video analysis. That's to get those close shots of like the subs and the coaches, which we usually see. It's great. It's great having that camera down there, man. Here comes Davidson for Victory. Ball inside is a decent one. D'Agostino keeps it in play. Economides. Victory now looking more and more threatening. Still on. Cleared away. Both teams have been solid enough in defense, man. I mean, we said earlier that there might be goals in this game, but defensively, I mean, it's been quite tight. Really tightly contested. Here's Velupile with space through the middle. Oh, dude. That pass was too heavy. That's 3 times now Velupile has given the ball away. 3 times. And that pass was far too heavy for D'Agostino. That's right. Assist from Daniel Pena, the Brazilian. Another one. Another one by Pena. He's been so class this season. Here we go. 78th minute. Elsie's long ball. Looking for Yule. Can he keep it in? He can. Valentino Yule, one-on-one with Davidson. Goes back to Pena. Here's the man. That's when you win one on the ball. Pena's delivery is a decent one. Siatra Vanis can't get the header on target. Perth lost again. Not only did Perth lose again tested, but they got smashed. Anyway, we're going to see a double change here for Newcastle Jets. Wilson's coming off. O'Doherty's coming on. And Costa Grozos is coming off from Mario Arquez. So a couple changes in midfield for the home side. Just some fresh legs just to get things Keep things fresh. So O'Doherty and Arquez on. O'Doherty I rate completely as a midfielder. I think he's great. Arquez is being a little bit lackluster for an overseas import. He hasn't really lived up to the expectations. So Mario Arquez is on. But decent enough game those two had in midfield, man. Worked hard. Brandon Wilson especially in that defensive midfield role. Ooh. Is Irenia 100% for tomorrow's game? I believe so. What time does the game start at? 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. 3 p.m. or 1:05 technically, I should say. 3:05 in Wellington. Local time. How do we manage a 1-1 draw with Perth? Well, there was a different Perth glory back then, to be fair. They did have many more players involved then. Now they are injury ravaged, which is why they're getting smashed so much. Ooh, Gary wins the ball here in a good position. Jason Guerrier. For Velupale, what can he do this time? An accurate pass. We love it. Connor Meades chipping it over for Velupale, who's been heavily involved since coming off the bench. Davidson to deliver a good cross. Not actually too heavy. Not the best cross. Not the best cross. Ooh, Economides, edge of the box. Nice stuff. Victory. D'Agostino loses it. A little bit sloppy. Sloppiness has let both teams down in attack at times this game. Looks like Lee Broxham is preparing to come on for Melbourne Victory as well. More fresh legs. So what have Jets got? Final 10 minutes. Final 10 minutes. Pena's long ball ain't going to find anyone that time. Will we have a winner? Will we see a winner? I think we will, man. I feel like we will. I feel like chances are we're going to see another goal, at least one. Now the change will be made. Ryan Marchand is coming from the field to be replaced by Lee Broxham for Melbourne Victory. Solid enough game, Ryan Marchand. Francesco Margiotta's also onto the field to replace D'Agostino, the goal scorer for Melbourne Victory. Who do you guys think is going to score too? Like, out of these two sides, who's more likely to grab the winner? Last 20 minutes have been pretty even. This whole half has been pretty even, actually. But I've got a feeling if it's going to be anyone, it might be Melbourne Victory. Remember, this is the matchup we saw in the 2018 A-League Grand Final. At this stadium. That was a dramatic game, wasn't it? Ooh, heavy challenge by Hoffman. Advantage played. Rojas with a chance now. Taken on the player, and it's going to be a corner. Corner, Melbourne Victory. These are the set piece opportunities that teams need to take later on in games. None of them will score, says Keon. Victory's corner. It's good one. Oh! Oh, dude, what a chance. Victory. Dude, that was a weird one. Like, header initially by Hamill. Rebound off Margiotta. Almost went goal bound. It's still on here. Margiotta cuts inside. Francesco Margiotta. Oh. The Italian so close a couple times there, man. Oh, wow, dude. Margiotta. Close. Rodon nearly... Yeah, man. Well, Lawrence Thomas, I think it was back then, wasn't it? Here we go. Daniel Pena. Given away there again. Here's Yule. Valentino Yule chooses to take on the defense. Has support now. Pena loses a... Oh! Oh, it's going to be a free kick. Oh, and Davidson's just hacked the ball away, and there's massive complaints. Victory players are blowing up right now. Dude, I'd love to see a replay of this. I'd love to see a replay of this. Here's Pena. Oh, there is an elbow to the face, man. Oh, I tell you what. Look, there's an elbow to the face, but Pena does make the most of it. Pena does make the most of it. There's going to be a double change here for Newcastle. Dylan Murnane and Archie Goodwin coming on. Fresh legs. Fresh legs for the home side. Siatravanis is coming off. And Murnane is coming on for Hoffman. Good Archie. Good Archie Goodwin be the hero. He did it against Sydney FC a few weeks back. Will he do it here? But this is a great chance for Newcastle Jets with a free kick in a perfect position. So Daniel Pena's standing over it. Mikkel Datsy's there too. Who's going to hit it for Jets? Could this be the moment for Newcastle? What an opportunity. It's into the wall, and hilariously, dude, I've complained about this before, but again, they have to stay on the action. The camera just cut away when he went to hit the free kick. The camera just went to cut away. Do you guys see that? What a joke, dude. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. Anyway, it's still on for Jets. We're in the final moments of this game. Here's Archie Goodwin. It's cleared away. Valupale. There's Ingham. Dane Ingham chooses to go back. It's a risky pass. Oh, ball over the top. Goodwin. He's got to compete with Hamill. And a judge to a foul. Dude, he's kicked the ball away. I mean, these players are risking yellow cards, cheap yellow cards, if they keep kicking the ball away like that. Another change here for Victory. It's going to be Leighton Brooks coming on. Victory knocking it around at the back. Dangerous. Ooh. Ooh, Victory win the ball in a good position here. Connor Meades is central. Here we go. Across for Davidson on the left, who flicks it inside. Here's Rojas. What a chance. What a block. Oh, dude, it was Jordan Elsey in the road. Still on for Victory. Davidson headed away, and Goodwin clears up the line. What a chance, Melbourne Victory. Late on in this game. Mate. 88 minutes we've passed now. What a chance for Rojas. Jordan Elsey getting his body in the way. Well done by the stand-in Jets captain. Victory will make that change now, that final change. Brooks coming on to play the final moments. And he's going to be replacing Micah Rojas. So, Rojas, he's had a couple great opportunities to find the winner for Newcastle, for victory rather. He hasn't found it. Could Jets punish him? Here comes Murnane with his pace down the left. Back for O'Doherty. Here's Elsie. Elsie inside. Pena. Can't find Yule. And that's got to be a foul. Yeah, it will be. Pena's not going to be happy. Rojas unhappy. Yeah, he just looked knackered, I think, too. He's been working so hard. That's right, Jordan Elsie, former Red indeed. Clear foul on Velupale, though, by Pena. Long ball by Victory. Towards Velupale. And he'll win the throw. How much injury time will we see? That's the question. There hasn't really been many stoppages at all. Honestly, I'd be surprised if we saw any more than 3. Oh, ball in. Brooks rose for it, but couldn't get the header on target. How many? I'd be surprised if we see more than 3, man. It will be 4. It will be 4 added minutes. So 4 minutes for one of these teams to find a winner. If anyone needs it, it's Newcastle Jets, the home team, who will still believe. Victory have failed to capitalise on their chances. Well, both teams have, really. This game might decide our top 6 hopes, says Falcon. That's right. Big result. All eyes on Newcastle now. The scenes if they find a winner here, man, in these final 4 minutes of injury time. Walland. Over the top. Looking for Murnane. Victory deal with it. Comes out wide here. Victory can attack here. Velupale has Davidson in support. He's going to lose the ball there. Oh, he's won the free kick. He's won the free kick. So Melbourne Victory, a free kick in their attacking half. Yeah, I think that's a foul. So Victory is throwing some numbers forward here. They're going to go for this. They're going to go for this. Davidson usually puts in a good delivery in these long free kicks. Looking for that far post. Oh, it's knocked in. Walland away. Velupale hits it. Here's Marciotta. Oh. So close for Francesco. Walland sends it long for Jets. Can they counter now? Oh, what an interception by Davidson. It was almost through for Pena. It does find Pena now. Here comes Newcastle. Daniel Pena still. Hits into... Oh, it's come over the top. Away by Guerrilla. And Brillante can dribble it clear. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Is there going to be a foul here? It was off the camera. There was apparently a foul between Mikaldazzi and Brillante. Wow, dude. One and a half minutes left. Is there enough time? That's got to be a foul, surely. Heavy on Broxham. But Victory still go on. The long ball's going to find Brooks, who delivers first time. Marciotta! It's a goal! Victory win it! Victory win it late! What could that mean for the top 6 race for Newcastle Jets? The Italian at the death does it! What a great headed goal by Marciotta, who comes clutch at the end and may have just ended Newcastle Jets seasons in front of our eyes. That's what it means. That's what it means. Brooks's delivery, Margiotta's header. Duncan can't get to it. That goal might have just ended Newcastle Jets' season. Nah, no chance of offside. No chance of offside at all. I don't see any way they can rule that goal out. Oh, Margiotta. Wow, dude. That might be it for the Jets. It might be too far now. They remain on 25 points. There is a bit of push and shove. So Jets, who will have bare seconds. I mean, it's 4 minutes of added time. We're coming to the end of that. Need to throw everything forward if they want to keep their season alive. It's as simple as that. They have to throw everything forward immediately. Here's Warland. Long ball down to the left. Archie Goodwin chases. It's going to... Oh, Goodwin keeps it in. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be a victory throw. Final moments. Newcastle Jets. Have they let it slip? That's it. Full time. Full time. What a dramatic final. Dude, the final few minutes of that game were hectic. And Newcastle Jets failed to get a result. They had the opportunities, as did Victory. But in the end, it was Victory who were far more clinical. Oh, incredible, man. Oh, wow, dude. Melbourne Victory. Well, they keep their Melbourne Victory. That's a big win for them. They stay in the hunt for the top two, which would be massive for them. But Newcastle Jets, the task for them to play finals football becomes immensely more difficult now. From here, Newcastle Jets simply have to win every game. It's basically that's what it's come to now. They really have to win every game. They have to win every game. That's what it means, man. Full time though, man. Newcastle 2, Melbourne Victory 1 in the 93rd minute. Substitute Margiotta with a goal. Let's have a look at the ladder, man. Let's have a look at how it stands. Because it means a lot, dude. It means a lot. Here it is. Let's have a look. Let's refresh it. We got to refresh that ladder. We got to refresh that ladder. It's sticking on the halftime scores. We got to take a second look, man. Give me a second here as we get the ladder ready. And we're going to have a look at what it looks like for these two teams, man. But Newcastle Jets, that's the one we're talking about, dude. And me being a Mariners fan, it puts a smile on my face. I'm not going to lie. It means a lot. It might just put Newcastle Jets out of the race for top 6. It puts them 2 points behind Mariners. It's a really, really massive result, dude. Nick D'Agostino got the first half goal for Victory. Margiotta comes on to replace D'Agostino and grabs the late one at the end. Goal at the start of the game, goal at the end of the game for Melbourne Victory. And here we go. Let's have a look. So here's the final ladder. This is how it stands right now with the game finished. Let's have a look at Newcastle Jets right here. You can see them highlighted in 9th place. 21 games played, 25 points. They sit 2 points behind Mariners. They've both played the same amount of games. So that it's much more difficult now for Newcastle Jets. And again, look at where 6th place is. MacArthur, who won last night against Brisbane, 32 points in 6th place. Newcastle Jets. It's going to be very tough for them, man. Newcastle, who have 5 games left to play, need 7 points. Look, it's doable. It's doable. And look, when we look at the games for Newcastle, let's check this out. Let's look at the games coming up for Newcastle Jets, because this is very important. Of course, we know about the F3 derbies, but check it out here. So you can see here, first of all, they have Wanderers. We'll bring the screen up for you. First of all, you can see there they got Wanderers away midweek. Big game, a winnable game for Jets. And then the F3 derbies are going to be monumental. Maybe some of the biggest F3 derbies we've ever seen, man. First of all, in Newcastle. And then the game that might as well define the season for Jets. Away to MacArthur, the team that Jets and Mariners are chasing for the top 6. Man, that's going to be a huge game down in Campbelltown. Newcastle have a tough test in their final home game of the season, taking on Western United. And then another tough test as they take on F3 Derby rivals Mariners once again in the final match of the season. It is a tough run-in for the Jets from here. F3 Derbies aren't going to be easy. They're always tight games. MacArthur, Western. I think they should get the result against Wanderers. But for Jets, they really need to win basically all of these games. I can't see it happening. That is how big of a deal this is. Wow, man. Guys, thanks so much for tuning into this live watch along. It's been absolutely hectic. Once again, plenty of drama, as we always see in the A-League. Guys, make sure to tune in tomorrow, 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, right here on the YouTube channel. We are going live for a game that I'm really looking forward to. Wellington Phoenix taking on Central Coast Mariners. Desperately need the Mariners to get a result, man. Being the Mariners fan I'm so excited for this one. But we know Wellington, dude, I mean, yes, Mariners defeated Wellington 5-0 a few weeks back. But Phoenix, their first game back in New Zealand in a very long time. We can't wait for it. The atmosphere is going to be absolutely rocking in Wellington. 20,000 fans, I'm sure, will be filling out that stadium, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So see you tomorrow for that live watch-along, kicking off at 1 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Guys, enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I'll see you then.